Welcome, fellow gamers, to another episode of Galadon on Gaming. And yes, we are back in and playing Rival Kingdoms. Let me tell you guys, I have a feeling this could be the next big thing. I've been playing this for a while. I'm actually upgrading to Stronghold 9. And of all the games that I've seen suggested in the comments, this seems to be the game that people want me to play. So I'm continuing to play and I am having a good time. And right now I'm actually doing this video for charity. This is part of the Streaking for Charity contest that Space 8 Games is putting on through Rival Kingdoms. And this is my last attack in the streak that I was able to extend to 15 wins in a row. Now, I don't consider myself to be a pro at this game, far from it, and I don't think that the 15 win streak will be competitive for the longest streak, but it was a lot of fun seeing how far I could push my winning streak. And that is one of the fantastic things about Rival Kingdoms, is you don't have to wait to find other villages to attack. There's always another one to attack. The problem is they get harder and harder as you go along, but the trophy rewards get bigger. As you can see here, a victory on this base is going to reward me with 25 trophies, where I would only lose one if I lost, and that is because of the prior 14 wins gradually started to build up towards harder and harder bases. And as you can see here, this is my main tactic that I use over and over again, swooping my Dragon Emberclaw across the village, doing that damage all over the entire area. And now you can see I'm foolishly trying to fit my troops inside the walls. They don't quite fit. It's not a large enough spot, but I eventually will drop them on the outside. And the other key here is I want to build up mana so that I have enough mana so that I can cast some spells during the battle. Now I just spam all my troops down on the lower left corner here. I've got mages, I've got wardens, I've got soldiers, and they work their way through that wall. They're right on top of the stronghold already, and that is all I need to destroy to continue this win streak. And there, I've got enough mana to cast Boost, and that will heal my troops, and it will give them damage mitigation. It will accelerate their attack and their movement speed, and there goes the stronghold. So that was win number 15. We're going to go ahead and throw an ice storm down on this village just to add insult to injury, but it really doesn't matter at this point. We were not after the gold, we were just after that stronghold, and that was win number 15. So trophy hunting and gold farming, going after those rings as well, definitely a big part of the game. And there was my win streak of 15. But my other big favorite part of the game is Kingdom Raids. And you can see here, I am part of the Kingdom Lost Phoenix, yes, led by Spencer, $23. And we're looking at the map. We are facing off against Ninja Turtles. And on the other side of this bridge is the Ninja Turtles Kingdom. And as you can see here, we're going through and looking at the individual members of the kingdom whom I have already defeated. That's right, I have worked my way through this entire kingdom of Ninja Turtles all the way up to Master, their level 8 king. And so now I need to try to defeat Master, and that is what we're going to watch right now, my battle against the King of Ninja Turtles. And now something else cool about Kingdom Raids, you start out with morale, and as you lose battles, you lose morale. So you have the opportunity to attack more than once. If you are to lose to a base, you can go back, and as long as you have at least one morale, you can go and try again. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to use any of these boosts. I'm just going to go in and I have all of my morale. I've beaten the entire rest of Ninja Turtles without losing. So we're just going to attack Master and not really take this seriously. We're just going to go in and I'm going to put my dragon down on the left-hand side here. And now I'm just going to spam all of my troops in here on the far right. We're not going to worry about mana. You'll notice we don't have enough mana to cast any spells. We send my dragon swooping once across the enemy territory, and now the units are bursting their way through that wall. They're headed towards the stronghold, but you can see they are taking a massive amount of damage. Watch their health bars fall precipitously as they just get demolished by all of these defenses, and next thing you know, every last troop is down, and there goes the last warden, and that is it for this battle. I did not use my donated troops. I could have dropped them, but that still would not have gotten me to victory, so I walk away defeated by the King of Ninja Turtles. But I may be down, but I'm not out. I still have morale left, and you can see that little yellow bar below my name. That shows that I have morale remaining. And we look on the screen on the left-hand side, that little green flag, morale. So I've got 3 morale left. So I've got plenty of attempts left to go after Master, except we're not going to take 3 tries. We're going to try to get in there and win this time. So now we're setting up this battle once again. And now I'm going to take it a little more seriously. We're going to go look at my boosts, and I'm going to use the mana vial, and immediately look at my mana on the right hand side. I can cast either of those first 2 spells. And now I'm going to more carefully deploy the dragon. He is way out here to the left. I'm going to give him time to build up his ability so that I can have him swipe across the village twice. And again, I've got mana saved up. I could have gone for these troop portals down there and picked up more mana, but I think I'm okay because I already have enough to cast Boost. And that is the big spell that I love to use in this situation. And now Emberclaw finishes off that gold storage, and here we go. We're going to let Emberclaw swoop across this village just like before, except this time now I'll drop the troops in. We've got the mana ready to cast those spells, and quickly I'm going to turn Emberclaw back around, swooping back across the village. Now I cast Boost, and there's that damage mitigation, the speed boost, the healing, and that is the critical advantage, the critical difference that they needed in order to be able to get that stronghold down. There I cast Boost one more time, and now we've got plenty of wardens up, and they're going to go to work on the stronghold. There it is. You can see it taking damage, plenty of time, plenty of troops, plenty of health, and they finish off the stronghold, and that is the victory. I have now officially defeated Master, the king of the Ninja Turtles. We drop Ice Storm once again just because it looks cool. Don't really need that one there. The troops got in, took that stronghold down, and now I've officially done my job for the kingdom. I defeated the king on the other side. But this is a team effort. Everybody in Lost Phoenix has to get out there and defeat as many members of the Ninja Turtles as they possibly can, because each one that we defeat, we get points. And as you can see here, the rivalries, the left versus the right, you got Lost Phoenix versus the Ninja Turtles. You can see how far each member has gotten. And that total score will determine which kingdom comes out victorious. And in this case, it looks like it's going to be Lost Phoenix. Now, before I go, I wanted to show one more replay because the balancing in this game is so close sometimes that it makes for some incredibly epic victories and losses. And here I am facing M. Scorefly of Titan's Masters. This is a trophy hunting or a farming raid. I've dropped Emberclaw to begin with, and I'm trying to, again, accumulate mana and give Emberclaw time so that his ability, there it is, swooping across the village, just raining fire down, doing damage to all of those defensive structures. I'm going to very patiently wait on the right hand side here, and hopefully I want to try to get that troop portal because the troop portals will give me mana, and mana is what I need to cast spells. But I'm being fired upon, so I'm not going to wait. I'm going to swoop across the village one more time, and again you can see the damage done to all those structures underneath Emberclaw's path. But Emberclaw is just one of the dragon ancients. You can choose others as you accumulate them, and also dependent upon which ancient you have, it will determine what spells you can cast during the battles, and that really makes for a lot of different interesting strategies. What you've seen here is just one strategy where I'm using the ice spells and Emberclaw, and now the troop portal does finally fall, but I can't get the next one down. Emberclaw is going to fall out of the sky as well, so it is up to my ground troops, and this is, I'll admit, a bit of a sloppy attack. I've got a lot of walls to get through here. I'm just going to dump all of my troops down on the left-hand side, and the idea being to get that next troop portal, and that gives me enough mana to cast my favorite spell, Boost. Once I get the troops a little bit closer to the town hall, you can see now they've breached one wall, another group breached another wall, they're into the enclosure, and now I've cast Boost, so the troops are healing, they're accelerating, they're mitigating damage more effectively, and we see some damage to the stronghold, but it is going to be close. We've got a soldier up there against it. We've got some paladins at the bottom, some more soldiers, a couple of wardens on the left-hand side firing arrows into that stronghold. It is going to be close. I don't have a lot of units left, just a couple of wardens, some paladins on the right, and now the paladins finally head for the stronghold. They're doing damage. You can see now, watch the stronghold start to burn as it's just about to fall. It's on fire now, but so are the paladins, and they all fall, and now I only have a single warden remaining. The warden firing arrows in the stronghold. The warden about to fall. Last arrow in the air destroys the stronghold as the warden is knocked down. Unbelievably close. Epic battle, just barely squeaking out a victory. Yes, an epic victory against M. Scorefly of Titan's Masters. So again, I'm having a blast playing this game. It is certainly exciting and challenging. And speaking of challenges, the Streak for Charity challenge, I am going to challenge Clash with Ash, Clash on Gone, and Spencer $23 to see what kind of streak they can get going. Thanks again, you guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Galadon on Gaming. Don't forget to subscribe for daily content, and I will see you guys again tomorrow with more full attacks.
Galadon, I know why you didn't nominate me. You're scared.